Hi everyone, welcome to my video SCRT Telangana Class 9 English Unit 1 Reading B Part 2 The Poem, the Duck and the Kangaroo. We have seen in this poem we discuss about two characters and they are the duck and the kangaroo. We have seen the close relationship that is there between the duck and the kangaroo. The duck expresses its desire to go about, to travel, to visit different places. But its situation is that it is unable to go on its own. So it requests the kangaroo to give it a ride on its back so that wherever the kangaroo takes it, it can see those places, visit those places. So in the first two stanzas we have seen, video part 1, we saw that the duck was expressing its desire to visit the places. It tells that its life is really bored in that nasty pond and further it would like to go to different places, especially the Dee and the Jelly Belly. Now in this third stanza, we are going to see the response given by the kangaroo. Said the kangaroo to the duck, "This requires some little reflection. Perhaps, on the whole, it might bring me luck. And there seems but one objection, which is, if you let me speak so bold, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold, and would probably give me the rheumatiz," said the kangaroo. So, kangaroo did not have any problem. It was happy, in fact, because it thought that on the whole it could, bring it some luck or something. But the webbed feet of the duck is wet and cold. And so what happens? There may be a chance of the kangaroo getting rheumatiz. So it says, if you allow me to speak boldly, then let me tell you, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold, I might get rheumatiz. So that's the only issue I have. Or else I'm 100% happy to take you on my back. There is no other issue. Only this is what I find it as difficult. Let's see what the duck has to say based on it. Said the duck, as I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely, and I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks, which fit my web feet neatly. So you see how responsible this duck is. It is not merely begging or expressing its desire. Suppose the kangaroo fulfills its wish, then the kangaroo must not fall in difficulty or trouble. So it was thinking what all preparations it has to do, what all precautions it has to take, how it has to prepare itself for a journey. So as I sat on the rocks, it thought over this matter completely. And that reason it bought 4 pairs of worsted socks, woolen socks, which fit my web feet neatly. So with that I can very well cover my web feet so that there is no direct contact between my webbed feet and your body. So though it is wet and cold, you won't get rheumatism. And to keep out the cold, I have bought a cloak, even a cloak, an overcoat, a cloth to cover so that we keep ourselves away from cold. And every day a cigar I will smoke. Cigar. Okay? Cigarette. So it's not only people who are addicted to it to smoke, but sometimes to get a bit of relaxation or maybe to warm their body, they do that. Okay? So little body will be heated up after smoking. So that could be the reason the duck says it will smoke a cigarette all to follow my own dear true love of a kangaroo. So, if kangaroo expresses its love by accepting the request, then the kangaroo must not fall in trouble. That's the reason the duck thought this matter very well, and so it prepared itself very well. It did not want kangaroo to fall in trouble, so it prepared itself very well. Now, the kangaroo says, said the kangaroo, I'm ready. Oh, if everything is alright in that way, then there is no problem. I'm 100% ready. All in the moonlight pale. So, even late night. But to balance me well, dear duck, sit steady. But if you don't sit steady, then there might be some trouble. Okay, so you have to sit quiet at the end of my tail. So to get a better balance when I move from one place to another or jump from one place to another, there I must not lose my balance. So please sit quiet at the end of my tail. So away they went with a hope and a bound. So away, that means far away places, different places, as the duck wished, the dee and the jelly bolly. So to different places they went, and they hopped the whole world three times round. So you can just imagine, not a single place, okay, not to a particular locality alone. The whole world three times they travel, and who's so happy? So now who is so happy? Oh, who? Asked the duck and the kangaroo. So here you see, though the wish of the duck is fulfilled here, it is not only the duck who is happy, even the kangaroo. Even the kangaroo also is happy. Why? Because it got such a wonderful a friend who has real concern for the other. It, the duck was not a friend who was just trying to fulfill its own wish. When it expressed its desire, its wish to go around the world, if the kangaroo agreed with that, it should not get any trouble. So the duck prepared itself so well so that the kangaroo also enjoys the travel journey. So both of them are happy in this. So that is the end of the poem, The Duck and the Kangaroo by Edward Lear. So let's see something in connection with the author.
Said the duck to the kangaroo, good gracious, how you hop over the fields and the water too, as if you never would stop. My life is a bore in this nasty pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. I wish I could hop like you, said the duck to the kangaroo. Please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo. I would sit for still and say nothing but where the whole of the long day through. And we would go to the D and the Jelly Bolly, over the land and over the sea. Please take me right, oh do, said the duck to the kangaroo. Said the kangaroo to the duck, this requires some little reflection. Perhaps on the whole it might bring me luck, and there seems but one objection. Which is it to let me speak so bold? Your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold, and would probably give me the rheumatic, said the kangaroo. Said the duck as I sat on the rocks. I have thought about that completely, and I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks, which fit my web feet neatly. And to keep out the cold, I have bought a cloak. And every day a cigar I'll smoke, all to follow my own dear true love of a kangaroo. said the kangaroo. I'm ready, all in the moonlight pale. But to balance me well, dear, that sits steady and quite at the end of my day. So away they went with a hop and a bound, and they hopped the whole road 3 times long. And oh, so happy, oh, 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 as the duck and the kangaroo, as the duck and the kangaroo, as the duck and the kangaroo.
So that was for getting a better rhythm for the poem. Okay. Uh, Now we have something about the poet here. So Edward Lear, he was born on 12 May 1812. Okay, and died on 29 January 1888. He was a British artist, illustrator, author, and poet, renowned today primarily for his literary nonsense in poetry and prose. In his childhood, he suffered from ill health. After a long decline in health, he died of heart disease. His principal areas of work as an artist were threefold. As a draughtsman employed to illustrate birds and animals, making color drawings during his journeys. As an author, Lear is principally known for his popular nonsense works rather than as a traveler writer. These show a great ability to use with a relation the sound of real and invented English words. The poem The Duck and the Kangaroo is a poem with a touch of light humor. So, in a way, I must say this poem tells us something because we human beings, most of the time, whatever we want, the advantage we try to make use, we sometimes exploit people who are helping us. But here we can see altogether different mentality, two animals. Okay, so some of them are imaginary, like if they talk and things like that. But however, we can understand if we live in this world us with the mentality of the duck and the kangaroo, then our life will be really harmonious irrespective of religion, region, caste, culture, creed, and so on. So this is what we must understand in our life. So it is really something helpful to us so that we change our lives and have the right attitude and mentality when we deal with others. So that's the end of the poem, The Duck and the Kangaroo. Okay, thank you all.